Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I got this working finally.
And Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they may have some challenges, but this is a game they have had circled on the calendar and want to deliver the top-notch performance they know they can. And for Blake Griffin, he has worked hard to make his offensive skill set more dynamic. But you have to wonder, Shaq, does he rely on his jumper too much?
Dynamic, schmynamic. Dunk on people like you dunked on Kendrick Perkins off the pick and roll. Almost half of his shots now are jumpers. As a big guy talking to another big guy, I don't want to see that. However, he is effective from that range, but he's too good of an inside player.
So the evolution of sports games is weird to me.
What? That old cliche. You gotta take what the defense
Like,
gives.
Stop it.
Okay.
Everybody kind of worked out
Take what
the
you
exact
want and make the
mechanics of
defense
every
adjust.
sports game
That's what I would
That's
say.
right.
in like the
Stop
early
shooting jumpers.
80s.
Let's go out to Kevin Harlan.
If not earlier.
Get ready for the opening tip.
So like
Delete it from your
every
systems.
single golf game plays just like every single other golf game. Every single like ice hockey game plays the same as every single other ice hockey game. That's kind of loud. Every football game is the same as every other football game, and like nobody is willing to ever reapproach the gameplay on that. Like on the NES alone, you've got like 10 or 12 copies of the same baseball game. I don't even know what changes year to year. So since they can't do anything to the gameplay at all, they will sometimes go for better graphics, and then they'll just like license whatever they can, and you get this weird experience.
Thanks, DA, and it's probably easier to straddle those rules when the mandate is win now. That's the coach's mentality anyway.
This is like exactly as boring as actually turning into a basketball game.
A little extra riding on this one. We'll see it too.
Yeah, you'll see, because the game will get a little chippy, a little physical, and both of these teams understand they both can't get to the conference finals.
But watching the actual gameplay starts, right?
Too, huh?
Yeah,
Were you a talker?
big talker.
Were you?
Yes, I loved it.
This is every basketball game ever made. Like,
I mean, I finally have figured it out.
there's been no innovation.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The Dunkers, Griffin and Jordan are the bigs. Veteran backcourt with CP3 and Redick at the 1 and the 2. And it's Mbah Moute in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Clarkson.
Yeah, there've been a couple rare exceptions, which I'm trying to like change a little bit, but like,
Clarkson using his post move to get the 2 points.
like you could radically change the camera angle and the game mechanics and like just like reinvent the wheel on like how to do, I don't know, a golf game, but nobody ever will. It's like, no, this is what a golf game is. This is what a basketball game is.
Not a lot of room. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside.
Yeah, exactly.
The way he releases his shot.
I guess those Mario sports games might be a little bit more interesting because they at least have like special moves.
That possession,
Never really played any of those.
trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Just talk that one up to a
I kind of think I should because they were like by a really good developer who just like had a weird
Now here's Dang.
like change in their career arc. It was like
He kicks it to Ingram.
the Shining Force people who build sports games.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Russell with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Or like Golden Sun.
Going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Oh yeah, that one Mario Golf game has like evil Luigi going on or something. I'm kind of curious about that.
Right side, Griffin. Well, Griffin, Steve, might be the most well-known of players in the NBA just because of how marketable he is. You see him a ton in commercials, and he really is one of the biggest faces in the league.
Well, he's one of those guys. You see him in a lot of guest spot appearances on comedy shows, and he's fit right in.
Oh, look at the ball
Plays
hovering
for guys.
there.
And also, when you can have the jumping ability that Blake Griffin has, a lot of people want to market you. We know Blake Griffin can dunk the basketball.
Plus, we're like we're
One thing you
recreating like the
about him,
bad
he's added to his
camera
offensive
angles of which having an
repertoire.
actual
He's
like
able to handle the
cameraman at the side of the ring,
face
or
up,
not
knock
ring,
down
court.
jump shots, and he's doing a
That's the
nice
thing.
job of distributing the basketball.
And distributing the basketball is a weird phrase.
Blake Griffin hits them both.
He's incredibly difficult to guard, Blake Griffin. He's 6'10", 250-something pounds. He has size, but he also has quickness like a guard.
Russell kicks to Clarkson.
But yeah, like, it's amazing to me, like, how much huge piles of money clearly went into this.
Again, the Lakers. With Blake, it isn't that he's just a scorer, Steve. He brings
Not just, like,
everything to the table when he gets the ball.
I'd
in the
kind of
offensive
rather
zone.
play that
was
Super
a
Dodgeball
dunker
on the
when he
NES
first
from the
entered
Roosie
league.
Racing
Now he's
people.
starting to become a terrific passer. He has great vision for a power forward, and his ball handling is one of the best at his position.
And it's going to be a 3-second
I was gonna
call.
say, or the basketball game they made, but no, it's dodgeball.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's the pick. Russell dishes to Clarkson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Also, look how bored everyone in the stands looks
Normally
here.
an easy basket for him, but just a little
Just
out of rhythm on the release.
And the shot
Sitting
counts.
there,
He's fouled, and it's a chance for a
not looking at anything
three-point play.
particular.
And that sends Blake Griffin to the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. Some changes for the Lakers. Julius Randle comes in from Oscar.
This is so
And
weird to
Williams in
me.
for D'Angelo Russell. The Clippers also making some changes. Pierce is checked in for Mbamute. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul.
I guess the other question is, like,
Los Angeles Clippers
is this better or
they have
worse
very good defense.
than the last
They were
time
fantastic on that end,
pulled
and it
up
was
some
led by
basketball
DeAndre
thing?
Jordan and Chris Paul.
It was that, like, weird, big-headed, like,
The
booster
feed now
pack
to Williams. 4 on the clock.
predatory monetization thing
Fires high post.
with the horrifying
Jordan
art
grabs
style.
the miss.
Oh, it's just incredible that spin shook him loose from the defender.
Like,
but
I
he
guess-
just couldn't
I guess this is
gather his
better, but,
balance
like-
there to follow through with the shot.
I don't know. I'm not sure which one makes me, like,
They do
weep
protect
for the soul of
rim
community
well.
more,
They
you
block
know?
shots. DeAndre Jordan certainly one of the best in the business there. But it goes much beyond that.
This is, like,
They do a great job of getting a hand in the
this
face.
is, like,
of
such
shooters.
a
Second best in the league
weirdly
last year for
accurate
opposing
simulation
teams' field
of,
goal
like, oh,
percentages.
someone
Clippers
put,
just don't
like,
get enough credit for being a
ESPN
strong
on at the
defensive
airport.
team.
I guess we're stuck with this.
Jordan controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And DeAndre showing off yet again why he's one of
Although,
the
like,
best rebounders in
If you
the
look at any
league.
individual
If you
character,
don't
like,
box
the
him out,
animations get
he'll
really
destroy
weird
you.
really quick.
Now here's Williams. Picked by Randall. Clarkson with the screen for Williams. This is to Ingram. No one near him.
There's like this weird
Nice
snapping
assist
and
for
jittering going
Williams.
on at all times.
Ingram's got his second bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Also, I love, like, getting the actual announcers and, like, having them record stuff, but, like, it's got to be in a total vacuum. Look at how well that player
From
played
downtown.
basketball.
And it's Ingram with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 6. Inside. Here's Dang. And Griffin sends it back.
I love the defensive intensity from Blake Griffin on that play.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
You know, depending on the game situation, that kind of mistake can be deadly. Come on, you gotta have
I
awareness
appreciate,
on
like,
the court.
sweat modeling, though. Like, that's not something you can do enough of. I was saying that about, like, Tekken 7. I felt like a creep for saying it, but, like, no, it's really cool.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Calderon's got his first.
It's like a level of realism that's, like, normally skipped over.
And that does it for the first.
Okay, I do appreciate they had the one person in the stands, like, whoa, the ball was hitting them.
And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
I don't know. I kind of feel like that's enough of that. So I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna quit out of the game. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah. There we go. Oh, that closed up really, really quick. Almost like I was just watching a video and not actually playing it myself. Anyway, Yeah. So, you know, through the magic of editing and then giving it away, that's it for tonight.